Alright, kids asleep. So I got my own theory nowadays about why people around magically around the 25th or 20th or 30th become boring people with no time and energy for anything. It's fucking kids. Kids is the end of your fucking existence. There's nothing after that. It's if you can like make a career or study something while you have kids, god damn you have my respect. But you know what? All those things they come neatly, beautifully together. First, you get a period of no sleep. I don't know, maybe a lot of babies. I heard they sleep well. Mine literally woke up every single 15 minutes of every single fucking hour for the first 8 months. Now, I can tell you one thing. You can't be normal, at least me, I cannot function if I wake up once or twice or three times. Now, that's just for a couple of days in a row, and then I have to get some good sleep, right? Otherwise, I'm cranky, I don't want to talk to you, I don't have any energy. My brain just doesn't fucking want to do anything, right? So, guess what? If you're working in sales, be very, very careful of getting babies and then waking up. So, if you do have a baby, for example, uh, tell your wife to get a fucking nanny or grandmother or somebody who's fucking taking care of that child because you need your fucking sleep 7 or 8 hours, right, to get that positive energy in your body. Anyway, don't feel super motivated, but let's just get fucking motivated. Let's get started. So we have the problem of the USA of I'm just trying to. The thing is, when I was studying, I was always watching from the side. Not, I wasn't part. Now I'm a political scientist, or now I'm a philosopher, or whatever it is, right? I like to watch things from the side and judge it accordingly. So I'll not just like take an opinion and say like, okay, I'll just stick to that opinion or that opinion and that opinion. And what a lot of people also don't understand is that in philosophy or political science, there's not one opinion. It's like when people say, "Yeah, the scientists want to keep away the truth or the yeah." So let's talk about one thing. The argument of they are they are in power, or this group or that group is trying to like have power over other groups, like the Rothschilds, right? Or the people in the government doesn't want you to know that this and this and this, and all those people who freak out that there's no truth, you can't find truth anywhere, you don't know, like Joe Rogan, you don't know. Oh, I don't know, but 90. He says that Joe Rogan is in that sense very very double accidentally because he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy, but he accidentally says like, I don't know nothing. But 90% of the time, he leans towards like a right wing type of view, like this. Guns is okay. Yeah, I hunt and I have a lot of police friends and blah blah blah, you know. And of course, guns is not okay to have it. It's the stupidest fucking thing ever. I mean, like, in the end, Americans are Europeans, right? Europeans, because Americans, all those white people, except African Americans, of course, uh, uh, and Native Americans, okay? So North Americans, they're so stupid. They're all like English or Irish or Italian or Russian or whatever. And in none of those countries, since its existence for the last thousands of years, was it in any way normal to carry any goddamn fucking gun. It wasn't. And guess what? It still isn't. You know why? Because if you give a permit for all the fucking Germans, all the Dutch people, and all the French people, and all the Spanish and Italians and the Russians to carry assault rifles, you will have a probably much worse situation than in the USA. And because we know that white people are fucking insane, okay, you give me a bottle of vodka and I might shoot you if you start shit with me, right? But if I don't have it, I won't shoot you. And I won't also go to work and kill everybody. Anyway, so this whole argumentation from Joe Rogan and all those people like, yeah, you have to be able to blah 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 blah. That is assuming that you are right to literally have a gun. That's just assuming that you have some kind of a. But I'm telling you that Americans think that they have some, some history of 1,000 years of existence or something like that. They're like, yeah, the 325 years ago, the forefathers, For Europeans, it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's fucking 300 years ago, most of the countries already fucking existed for 300 years, you know? Or 1,000 years, or like the Dutch people. What the fuck, man? So it's the Americans are kind of a naive people that kind of really it's like a deep rooted thing that they're new. They're like going to the West, those cowboy feelings or something like that, and because they are the new kids in town. They have their own this is our philosophy because and it's a loser's philosophy. It really is. Imagine that there was every day on average like a mass shooting in the US every single day out of the year. That's like, let's say, every mass shooting contacts like 100 people directly, like the cops, the group that was shot, the parents, the other parents, the other parents, the grandparents that hear of this, some other people that are the aunties and whatnot, and from 100 people directly, it can be like 6,000 people indirectly. So you have 6,000 people every single day, let's say, directly or indirectly connected, like in the area they read about it, or you hear about it, like your next town has been shot up by some crazy motherfucker. That causes a lot of stress. That causes a lot of fucking stress. I mean, last time you heard somebody died that you know of from a shooting, and you know it's that person somehow, that affects you, right? So you have a mass shooting every day, let's say 5,000 people, right? To make it simpler. 5,000 people after 365 days, that's, if I'm not wrong, 3 times 5 is 1.5. That's 1.5 million people, or 150,000. Don't do math in life, videos or stuff. 300 times 5,000. Yeah, that's 1.5 million people connected per year to mass shootings. Like, they get traumatized. That causes a lot of shit. Like, a trauma can cause a lot of shitty situations. So you got people who are shooting people up, then you got people who are shooting police officers, and the police officers have their own fucked up shit. Then the people get locked up, then a lot of these guns go towards Mexico, and like it's so funny that Joe Rogan and I don't know, but he leans very, very right wing. Why does he lean right wingy? Well, I can imagine that It's not that hard. It's just like, oh yeah, I got a gun. Fuck it. Yeah, you don't. It's okay, but I got a gun. Yeah, I can go and hunt elk. It's cool. I can hang out. It's a real boys. And I'm doing some fucking, push-ups and some spinning back kicks and YouTube. And I got a gun. I got a fucking gun. Well, guess what, you idiot? You're causing a lot of suffering. This way of thinking is literally one of the most horrible. It's just like literally getting up every single day and just like ramming your foot with a hammer. This is how the society is. As a political scientist, I see it way more neutral, like scientifically, right? Like, yeah, I was talking about going to the hospital to fix yourself or to the shaman. Well, if you want to fix some shit, you gotta ask the doctor, and the doctor of political science and society, and what's good for a society, what's bad in general, right? From what the science says, not what my opinion or his or hers, whatever opinion is, right? Okay, next video.